Hey guys, 5 favorite things I love about my Indian FTR. That's right, we're going to talk about that. This is actually part 2. I did a part 1 a long time ago. I've had the bike a while now, and there's some things I just really appreciate about the bike that I didn't talk about in the first video that I made. So, also really quick, if you want to have your bike featured on the channel, send in a picture and subscribe. That's all you got to do. My email address is in the description below. Let's get started. So this is probably my favorite feature of this bike. Check this out. And sorry about the noise, it's really windy out there today. Ready? Check this out. And I know that they did away with this in the 2021 model, but I believe they're bringing back this screen for the 2022. I love this screen. It is bright during the day, but I love the ease of it. So what I really like about it is switching back through all of the modes. And you can do that while you're actually on the bike driving. Ask me how I know. So standard mode, just your regular mode. This actually has wheelie mitigation turned on. If you go to sport mode, that turns off the wheelie mitigation. And so, yeah, how cool is that? And then of course you can go to track mode. And what track mode does, whoops, wrong button there. What track mode does is it turns off the anti-lock braking system. And it's asking you, do you want to die? Are you sure? Yep, I am sure. So now we're in sport mode, traction control, and ABS is off. It's time to rock, baby. Okay, another one of my favorite features about this bike is the seating position. So I put together a little clip. Watch this clip, but notice the handsome devil riding this bike. Has to be the seating position. You know, my knees, you can see, are not bent too far back. I'm not leaning really far forward. You know, that can cause a lot of fatigue if you're riding any kind of longer distance, usually more than an hour. And, you know, I've ridden those bikes. This one's really comfortable. I'm sitting upright and I am just enjoying the ride. And the way I'm sitting, I can use my hips to help me dive into the turn. And I feel like I'm in control of the bike and I have a good view of the road, the mirrors. Okay, so check out this awesome feature. This is probably my other first favorite thing about this bike. Okay, check this out. Dual disc Brembo brakes. How awesome is that? Stops on a dime, and I am not kidding. Also, you can turn off the anti-lock brakes on this. Freaking awesome. Has this ever happened to you? There you are, minding your own business, cruising down the road. All of a sudden, right turn comes up. You go, you turn around the corner, and you don't know what gear you're in. You try and accelerate out, but you can't. And why? Because you're in 6th gear. But on this bike, that's not going to happen because you have a gear indicator. That's right, I've saved the best for last. Acceleration. Imagine you're a bullet and you're being fired from a gun. That's what this is. That is what the feeling is. I think the new 2022 models will do 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. So just to put that in perspective, I've had this in sport mode, going down the road in 4th gear, and I've cracked the throttle, and it lifts the front wheel off the ground in 4th gear. That's amazing. And, you know, 3.4, 0 to 60, that's as fast, if not faster, than sports cars that are supercars that you're going to spend $250,000, $300,000 for. It's absolutely amazing. It's mind-boggling. That is why I don't think the Sportster S, and I said this in my last video, I don't think the Sportster S is going to be able to compete with this bike. I just don't. I think it's going to be a little bit too heavy. I am guessing the throttle's not going to be as responsive. I might be wrong, but I just know from experience from riding this, if that thing can pop a wheelie in 4th gear, I'm all ears, but I don't think it will. Amazing bike, the acceleration, hold the hell on. Time for a segment of
Your Bike Spotlight.
Hey guys, so this submission is from my buddy Wayne. He's in the UK, and for those of you that don't know, that's actually England. And sometimes Americans don't know that because we don't really travel abroad, but my mom is actually from England, so yeah. So Wayne has been riding for 15 years. He's had 6 Harleys. He's had 2 Sporties, 3 Dynas, and a Softail. He works at an independent custom motorcycle shop and works on Harleys 6 days a week. Man, I work at a hospital and I sit in an office all day. Like, I seriously, I want your life. But Wayne goes on to say that he just got bored with the Harleys and he saw an Indian, bought it on site, loved it, and he admits they have a couple quirks, but we all do, as he points out. Does a lot of riding with his son. He has a 125cc as his first bike, and they just do a lot of riding like my son and I. So, Wayne, thanks for the submission, man. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I just want to say to Wayne, thanks for the submission. Dude, I'm pretty much jealous of your entire life, just so you know. My dream would be like what you do for a living. And so, I don't know, for you guys that don't know, Wayne has been, I think, Wayne, you were probably my very first subscriber when I started. I don't know, it's been probably a year ago. And Wayne and I have had a lot of communications back and forth, and he just kind of become a friend. So anyway, appreciate it, Wayne. And to everybody else, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hope to see your pictures, and we'll get them up on the channel. Till next time, ride safe out there.